Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man whose last name is so hard to type that I've never once typed it without Google saying, "Didn't you mean?" Selected by our incredible patrons, we are watching Last Action Hero. And it's a long one, so let's not waste any time because this is Redeye Reviews. We start with every cop from the final chase in Blues Brothers, but it's every cop in existence. We're introduced to our hero, Jack Slater. Muscles, tight shirts, and terrible puns.
You want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres.
He goes to the rooftop where Ripper has his child. He thinks quick. He throws a grenade at his own boy. But, he says, he's from the kiosk in the mall, where everything's a knife. Cut outside the movie. It's a movie within a movie. Meet Danny, lovable little tyke that won't remind Arnold of his own son at some point in the future at all. He has a terrible mother who lets him hang out in a movie theater covered in graffiti and ran by a crazy old man. The old man's like, "Hey, Danny, if you sneak back over to this terrible neighborhood at midnight tonight, I'ma show you the new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie before it comes out." He goes home. We see that where he lives is just as sketchy as his house gets burgled the moment he opens the door.
You got junk! No jewelry, no VCR.
Thank God he's also incredibly poor and there's nothing to steal in here. So we go back to the movie theater. The crazy old man has gone off the deep end. He's dressed like a bellhop. He goes blabbering about Harry Houdini giving him a magical movie ticket. He shows it to us. He tears it in half. He's like, "Ha ha ha, always keep him guessing." He then starts the movie. Back in the movie, Slater learns his second cousin was beaten by the mob. Our cousin tells us what we need to know, and then he's out of here.
I'm out of here.
Then a bomb goes off.
It's a bomb!
During the car chase, the power of Houdini activates, and some dynamite flies into the theater. We wake up in the movie. The terrible puns flying left and right.
Is that guy?
And the chase is intense, but we're just that much better.
To disappoint you, but you're gonna live to enjoy all the glory.
We also play chicken, and we win. We also see a lot of butts. There's so many butts of all textures and materials because this is an action movie. And because, why not? Stop asking questions, okay? Also, real quick, on the way into the police station.
Jack!
Get out of here, you joker. It's a different movie, you silly goose. But our child showcases his incredible knowledge of them all, and they grow suspicious.
No such name. The state of New York's never heard of you, Mr. Manigan.
What's your real name?
We are so suspicious that we make this crazy child a cop. That's how it works. He's a cop. He's also your new partner, sir. To prove he knows that they're in a movie, he brings Arnold right to the bad guy's house. And at first, we don't believe him.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
I beg your pardon?
But this dude is evil enough, we get a feeling. Plus, only an evil man would train dogs to form a pyramid. A pyramid, sir? The most evil of all polygons? The Freemasons were right about everything. Got a little off track there. What was he talking about? I don't remember. But what I do remember is that the baddies are scared. How did the kid know about them? Also, fun fact, Charles Dance, who first of all is amazing, got this role because Alan Rickman turned it down because it wouldn't have paid him enough. So, when Charles Dance found out about this, he showed up on set in a shirt that said, "I'm cheaper than Alan Rickman," which is amazing. And also, now he's got that Game of Thrones money, which you think would be worth the same as normal money until you actually go to pay something off, and then you learn that that payoff was worthless. We head to Slater's house. We meet his daughter. She immediately assaults the child.
So, who's your friend? He's cute.
Girl, you are tiptoeing on really thin, legally creepy ice. But our hero gets a flashback of his son dying. We also stare so long at this photograph that it goes from midday to midnight.
Hello, Toto.
The bad guys show up. We question the small child. Meanwhile, our girl fights back a little bit. She knows scream fu. Honestly, after all that yelling, I'd be glad to be unconscious. Lucky him. But Arnie shows up. He kicks ass.
Don't give up your day job.
The bad guys do get away, but most importantly, they get away with our wallet and our sneaky Houdini ticket. But now, with no house, we're forced to our backup apartment.
How'd you know there was a guy in there?
There's always a guy in there.
So, we realize that the bad guys plan on killing a lot of mobsters at a rooftop funeral, and we need to stop it. We also come to this conclusion while talking without looking where we're driving.
Because, amigo, it takes out the entire Torelli mob all at once.
At the funeral, the bad guy activates the nerve gas bomb by pulling that stiff's finger. He pulls his finger so he can pass gas. God, it's so clever. On our way up there, we learn that one of our fellow cops is crooked.
Jack, these drug guys, they got more money than the U.S. government. In exchange for letting him alone, he gives me a profit percentage.
He makes the mistake of monologuing.
You made the classic movie mistake. Don't explain so much.
And then we make the mistake of monologuing about his monologue.
You ain't no genius yourself, kid.
And now we are caught. Thank God we get saved by Officer Whiskers.
Whiskers!
But there's nothing to say here, okay? He's just a really good cop. He's a really good cop who's voiced by Danny DeVito.
Sorry, Jack. Furball problem.
I'm not joking, but there's no time to argue about this. We gotta get that dead guy fart bomb off the roof.
Help me! Get me out of here!
My God! Check his chin!
I don't even know how to drive.
Arnie almost falls to his doom, but he hangs on for dear life, desperately grabbing, looking for any sort of handle to use. Nothing big enough. Meanwhile, the kid learns that people will listen to you if you have a gun.
You gotta help me move that crane! You gotta help me! Everybody out!
That is a great thing for him to believe at such an influential age.
Silent but deadly.
So, we save the day. We chase Benedict. We toss him into the real world.
Usually when I do that, it leaves a hole.
Where we start learning that the real world has rules.
My hand, it really hurts. Here's another explosion for your movie, kid.
There are some hard-learned lessons.
You can't play chicken in real life, you'll crash!
Damn it, it hurt.
But finally, we understand that this place is different. We also see our bad guy has learned that this world is different too.
shoes, man. Come on, we got time.
If you kill somebody, you get a free pair of shoes. That's pretty cool. It's basic laws around these parts. But he learns that nobody cares about crime in the real world like they did in his.
Excuse me. I've just shot somebody. I did it on purpose.
Also, my theory about the shoes is proven true because that dude right there has already stolen the mechanic's shoes. Good on him. Those look like Nikes. High tops. Nice. But we deduce that Eggs Benedict is going to try and kill the real Arnold Schwarzenegger because if he does that, then Slater will no longer exist. I don't know. It's some weird Back to the Future logic. I don't think it holds any water, but they do. So we head to the premiere of his new movie, and at the premiere, we get more cameos.
Arnold really turns around, and I just want to be there when it happens. That's all.
Fine, Wayans, you win. We'll watch Blank Man, okay? Your subtle movie marketing has paid off 30 years later. Congrats.
Think about this.
I will never miss the premiere for Saga.
No, you wait your turn, okay? We got plenty of you around these parts. We're gonna see you soon enough anyways. At the premiere, we see the bad guy set to kill Arnold is the Ripper. It's the Ripper. We brought him out of the other movie to help us kill Arnie.
Everybody down! Scooty should let me know when they're planning a stunt. If you get to Los Angeles, call my office. I don't really like you, all right?
So we chase him to the roof. We come full circle to the beginning of the movie. However, instead of shooting him, we learned our lesson. We electrocute him. That's right. The guy wearing rubber boots, rubber gloves, and a raincoat gets electrocuted. It works. I don't know. Movie magic? Maybe. But he's dead. We go over the edge. We save Danny too. Oh, shit. I totally forgot you were in this movie. I did. I don't know. Now, maybe if you were played by Alan Rickman, I might have remembered. Who's to say? Who's to say? But he manages to shoot Slater, and it is not good.
No sequel for you.
We kill the bad guy. However, the ticket touches the ground, it activates, and Death himself comes into the real world. We try to convince the ambulance to bring our man back to his movie, because in his movie, this is just a flesh wound. But nobody is listening to him. So, you know, what did he learn earlier when nobody listens to you?
I said turn around. Just right. They always run away.
Kids, if nobody's listening to you, wave a gun around. They'll have to listen to you then. They'll have to. Redeye Reviews does not condone children waving guns in the air. Hashtag don't cancel Redeye. Please and thank you. Also, we see Death really only seems to be bothered by people who are slowly dying anyways, so I don't know, he might not be such a bad guy. Also, Death is Sir Ian McKellen. God, you beautiful Magneto, baby. Oh, I freaking love you, man. But Jack Slater is about to die until our ticket activates. Once again, it's Houdini. And Slater is saved.
Help somebody!
They got Jack! Doctor!
He's back in the world he loves so much. Back with Danny DeVito as a cat and sexy leather-covered lady cops. The two say their goodbyes, and he heads back into the real world, and they all live happily ever after. Until they, turn off the projector, and he literally just blinks out of existence. But, yeah, that's a terrifying thought. Think about, ain't it? But that's it. That's it. So, let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
To be or not to be, not to be.
Is number one.
I have never seen somebody use their thumb before to count to 1. And confirmed, I hate it.
2 days to retirement.
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
Say this.
I don't want to say it.
You can't possibly say it, because this movie is PG-13.
You think I would marry someone so stupid that doesn't know the real voice from a taped one?
Well, Arnie, pal, this is awkward, but you're going to be in a movie in a year from now where this exact thing happens. Now, how's that for future movie knowledge, you nerd?
There's a gun in the glove compartment. It's a no-fly zone, fella.
You know, tar actually sticks to some people.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Ah, you didn't know I'm gonna say that, did you? We kill less people in this movie. This movie, we only killed 48 people.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, or as Harry Potter would say, subscripto. Subscripto. That sounds good, I think. I don't know. Like the video itself. Leave some comments. A huge shout out to the patrons because they selected today's movie. So, if you liked it, and if you want the power to do what they do, there's a link down below. You can sign up there. It's a great way to support the channel. It supports me. I don't know if you know this, but I am the channel. You also get a vote on future movie reviews and control me like a puppet. It's cool. It's crazy. They have so much power. Link down below. Discord community down below. That's a great group of folks as well. There's some awesome people there. If you want to chat about basically everything, there's a channel for it. Link down below. Merch store down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. Pyramids are the most evil of all polygons? The Freemasons were right about everything.